I'm Josh Rackless, and with me is Amber Walker.
Amber Walker from Amber Walker Events.
Very exciting. Now, just as a precursor, you can probably tell that she's more organized than me because she's dressed very well and she's even got materials. Me, I'm wearing a hoodie, I'm dripping sweat. We were supposed to do this like 2.5 hours ago, and I wound up having to submit my things for TIFF, and that took a long time. And then, you know, when you're going to a condo or someplace and somebody says, oh, it's at this intersection, and then you just in your head, you think you know where it is, but you don't really check the maps, and then you walk around in a snowstorm for like an hour looking for it. That's kind of what happened. And then she had booked a room in her party room because she's a professional, or in her condo, what was it, like an office room or something?
Boardroom.
Which she had from 3 to 5:30, and I basically showed up at 5:30. So then other people showed up because this is apparently a very popular condo. And so now we are 4 levels down in the basement where the spa used to be, and now it's a dry cleaners. So that's why it's a bit echoey, but we like the Zen stuff here, and we've stacked a couple of laptops onto a little table here, which is still cutting off my head, which is going to annoy me, but I think we're good. I can do that. I can be all like relaxed. What's up? So that's the precursor, that's why this is all ridiculous, and that's why a disorganized man like myself needs Amber Walker if I'm ever doing an event or a date or anything. So, what is it that you do exactly?
So, I'm an event planner. I mainly plan corporate events. So, you know, maybe a product launch, a party, a holiday party, maybe a meeting of such, or something like that. But I recently just put together some packages for proposal planning, date planning, and Valentine's date planning, because I have a lot of guy friends and they're always asking me my advice, and I'm like, I need to put together a package for this and actually get paid for this, because I find that guys cringe at the thought of planning.
Oh,
and
yeah.
this
This confirm it?
This confirms the whole thing, my idea in my head.
Well, this is exactly, I almost was like, when you showed up, I was like, can we just cancel this? Like, I can't even do it. And it feels exactly like when I show up on a date or something and I'm a bit late, or I've done something wrong, I'm like, I can't even go through this. I'm too nervous now, it's too awkward, I just want to get out of it. But thank you for being professional and going through the pain with me. Yeah, so we need exactly that. And actually, I have a lot of female friends. You're going to show me on my Instagram later exactly my analytics, but I think most of my followers are women, and I know that most of my friends are women. In fact, I can't think of, maybe my friend Steve is like the only single guy I know, and he's really, and I hardly ever see him. So maybe we can team up our single people, and we can like set them up on dates and stuff.
On dates.
Or whatever it is. I don't know how that works.
I think I have about maybe a 50-50 split of men and female. Surprisingly, I have a lot of male followers that...
Surprisingly?
No, it's true. Apparently.
It's not a surprise.
No, a lot of, yeah, like I get contact by a lot of male followers. But I guess this industry, I think men need planning the most. Women are just naturally more organized.
That is probably true. Like, you know, I mean, not that I watch wedding shows or whatever, but it's always the woman who knows exactly what she wants, and the guy's like, I don't know. Although I think part of it's the guys don't want to be involved. But girls want guys to plan. Like, if on the rare occasion I'm supposed to meet a woman or I have a date or something, they're always like, so where do you want to go? What do you want to do? And they want, you know, me, and I'm like, I honestly don't care.
Yeah, we don't like that.
But I know you like the guy to care. But I don't know what, I'm like, I don't know, so I'll be like, I don't know what restaurant, I don't know what time, I don't know.
I have actually drove around in a car, and I'm an event planner, so I feel like guys expect me to plan dates, and I've actually drove around in a car waiting for a guy to make a decision because I was so not going to make that decision for him.
Oh, that's painful. I actually wrote a screenplay. I went to college and I wrote the screenplay called Mr. Well, I've got 2 titles for it. I think the final title is Focus Group. The original title was Mr. Indecision. And the whole opening scene is me running from a focus group. Like, I used to write commercials and we'd do focus groups. I'm like, oh, I gotta go to this date. And so I meet this girl on the corner of the street, and in my head it was King and John. I live there now, but it was before I lived there. And there's that restaurant row, and I'm like, okay, she's like, pick a restaurant. I'm like, ooh, I don't know, this restaurant, and I'm looking at the menu, and I'm like, I don't know, and we went up whenever, and by the end, she's like, just, I don't care, it's this one. Yeah. And that literally happened in my life, actually. I went with a girlfriend to Santa Monica years ago, and I couldn't find a restaurant. We went up walking for miles and miles, and finally, we literally wound up at the end of a pier somewhere and had to eat these awful $20 hot dogs because it was the only thing around. And I'm like, and I actually discussed this with a therapist at some point when I went to therapy for how can you stop worrying about things. And I'm like, I don't want that happening. He's like, you just gotta, I don't know. The decision I came to is you just gotta choose whatever. You don't know which restaurant's gonna be better than another. You just gotta pick one. It's better to just pick the first one than to go looking for the perfect one.
Yeah, just to make a decision.
Yeah.
Years ago when I was a hostess at a restaurant, I would have guys calling for Valentine's Day, like, you know, the day before, even a week before. And the important thing is, you're not going to get a reservation if you call even a week before Valentine's Day.
Really?
You won't.
Okay.
And guys do not want to plan. And in fact, when I used to work in an office with a full office of men, I would be like, have you made your reservation yet? I would remind them to make their reservation, you know, just, you know, so they don't get their ass kicked.
And is that a good thing to do for Valentine's Day? Like, I'm trying to remember, I don't think I've ever had a girlfriend on Valentine's Day. Maybe I've strategically broken up just before because I don't want to have to deal with it.
Oh my gosh.
So restaurants is a good thing to do, I guess?
Yeah, so I put together a date planning package, and you actually get an itinerary for a 3-date stage date. So it could be like anything from, like, you know, going from a walk to a restaurant, maybe a rooftop, maybe go up to the CN Tower. I put together a full stage itinerary, and you get a 2-hour planning session with me. So I'll sit there and I will talk to you about your, you know, maybe your woman's likes, dislikes. Is she vegan? How did you first meet? And I'll try and incorporate that in the date.
Yeah.
I'll also do kind of like a room setup. Maybe if it's at the restaurant, you know, make it look kind of Valentine's-y, have flowers, you know, make all the other guys in the restaurant look really bad.
That's the main goal, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I do 2 gift selections, so I'll go with you, or I can go myself and I'll pick out either flowers, jewelry, your wardrobe, so how you're gonna look and whatnot.
Well, let me tell you
or
about my wardrobe.
lingerie selection, so that's kind of a gift
This is
for
what
you
I would
too.
wear. I have my regular hoodie that I wear just around. This is my casual hoodie, I call it, and this is my formal hoodie. It's a bit thinner. I wore both today because it's very cold out. But probably I'd have to even make a step up above the formal hoodie. Do you think?
Yeah, we could do maybe like a polo hoodie.
Ooh, polo. There we go. I like polo hoodie.
You know, we want to keep your own style intact.
Yeah.
obviously.
She doesn't want to be like, who are you?
Yeah, and then I'll do like manage the date reservation itself, and you know, if it's a formal thing, like there's a proposal, I might, you know, hide and make sure everything's going
Oh my
good.
God.
No. So the important thing is, you take all the credit.
Right.
I am like Hitch, the female version of Hitch.
So does the girl even know you exist, or are you like hiding behind a plant every now and then?
Yeah, no one will know that I'm there.
Wow.
I'm that stealth.
But then you show up at the wedding and they're like, who's this girl? No one.
No one.
Yeah, I recognized her from the restaurant. She was the one on her Bluetooth whispering into your ear or something.
Yeah.
Wow. So this is your new package. You've never done this before, like this dating stuff.
Yeah, this is new for me.
It's gonna be huge.
It's gonna be huge, and I do also normal date planning. So like if it's a first date, you know, I just do like a small date package that I'll just make all your reservations. If you're just really busy, I can just do like a normal date planning for you.
Would that, and maybe you don't know yet because you're just getting into the dating business, but it feels like these days, like, and maybe it's just me, but like most dates would be like Tinder dates or like online meetings. And is that something I'd want to do for, well, maybe like a first meeting with them? It seems like overkill. Like I almost want to, if I'm meeting someone I've never met, I just want to be like get in, get out. Just maybe that's my problem. But yeah, I guess if it's somebody you actually care about.
Well, my Valentine's Day packages are obviously a lot more elaborate.
Yeah.
The date packages, I have one that's $100, $200, and $300. So if maybe it was just a first date, maybe you're not going to spend $300. Maybe you just want.
If it's Jennifer Lawrence, I would spend $300.
Yeah.
But other than
I
that,
think most men would.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you know, even if it's just like a date night, you've been dating for a year and you just want to do a special date, maybe you want to just spend $100 and have it all taken care of for you. Especially if you're really busy. Maybe you're at a busy time of your life or with your business.
I'm a very busy executive.
Yeah.
Running many.
Yes, we were just talking about that. He's got a lot of creative outlets.
Yeah. I was being joking about the executive.
Yeah.
I guess I am busy.
You're a creative executive.
I'm a creative
Don't cut yourself short.
Thank you. See, okay, you could be my. Yeah, I guess that's all part of being a dating coach, telling me to be confident and not sell myself short.
Yeah.
Very cool. Okay, so yeah, I came across you on Instagram. So do a lot of people discover your services on Instagram? Is that how they find you, or?
Yeah, a lot of people find me on Instagram, surprisingly. I also have a website and I have LinkedIn. So between LinkedIn, website, and Instagram.
Wow. That's where the busy executives are. They're on LinkedIn.
Yeah, they are. But surprisingly, I've met some really great people on Instagram too. Like, people that own businesses, consultants that want my services, or work with companies that may want my services.
Wow.
So I go to lots of meetings and I meet a ton of people on Instagram, make great connections.
Can I ask how you got into this business? Like an event planning?
You can. That's a great story. So I actually been planning events, don't laugh, since I've been about 8.
Very cool.
8 years old. So it was a hobby for years. I used to do like fundraising events and things like that for my school, and it just got bigger and bigger, and then eventually I was doing events for the Red Cross, the Breast Cancer Society, the Haiti disaster. I did lots of different fundraisers for that, domestic violence home. And then I moved to Brantford, and I hated it. It was the worst place on earth.
Where were you living before?
I was living in a small town called Petrolia. It's up near Sarnia area.
Right.
So I'm a small town girl.
Okay.
And,
So then Brantford was to the big city.
well, it was, sure, we'll call it that.
Yeah.
Sure, we'll call it that. No, I hated it. It just wasn't for me, just the environment, the energy in the city. So I moved in the middle of high school, and I decided to do some co-ops, one at the Hampton Inn and one at a restaurant, and I was working with the chef and then at the front desk at a hotel. And I was working with the event planner there, and she had just been hired. If she's watching it, her name's also Amber. Hi, Amber.
The other Amber. Hello, other Amber.
Yes.
This is your like Jedi Master Amber that trained. You're the Padawan Amber.
Yeah. So anyway, I remember it was her first event, and she was freaking out, and she was like, I can't find the centerpieces and everything. And I was like, we're gonna figure this out. We're gonna go and find some centerpieces. The bride's not gonna know any different.
Yes.
And she was, and I was like, yeah. And it just hit me. I was like, I'm good at this.
You have the force.
I have it. I was like 16, and I was like, this could be my job. So I just decided that that's what I was going to do. So then I went and I was working under a chef for about 6 months to learn the back house of catering, and because chefs are very temperamental, you should totally learn how to work with one if you want to be an event planner.
Right.
So then I moved here for event planning school. I went to George Brown for special event planning, and that's kind of my story, and the rest is history. Before starting my company's Amber Walker Events, I worked for a company planning summits within Chicago and California, and I did that for almost 3 years, and then I started Amber Walker Events, and the rest is history.
So you lived in California, is what you said?
No, I plan events in California and Chicago.
Oh, from here.
From here.
Wow.
And I would fly out for the event itself.
You're a baller. That's pretty cool.
Thank you.
Wow, there should be a reality show about your life. Maybe I'll pitch that.
I like to think I have a pretty exciting life, but it was fun. It was a really cool experience, and because of that experience, I can plan events anywhere in the world from wherever I am.
Wow,
Yeah.
cool. You're remote.
I'm remote.
It's the new digital world.
Yeah.
So if anybody's watching this and you're out there and you've got like a Tinder date in Timbuktu or whatever, then yeah, you just call her. She'll set it up. If you're like in Alaska and you're meeting the one woman in Alaska, you don't want to screw this one up, you call Amber. She'll be on the phone to the one restaurant in Alaska. She'll be like, get a reservation going now. Cool. All right. So if people want to find you, you're at amberwalkerevents.com, I guess?
Yep, www.amberwalkerevents.com. You can also follow me and contact me on Amber Walker Events on Instagram, or really anywhere.
Have you met any other Amber Walkers in your life? Have you ever Googled other Amber Walkers?
Well, I have not Googled it, but I bet there probably is, but I like to not acknowledge that
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I'm the Amber Walker.
Exactly, that's what I like to hear. It's just my own personal obsession with names. Like I'm Josh Rackless. There's no other Josh Rackless, but
Oh, you Googled it?
Well, no, I mean I just know that Rackless is not a common name. We're all related, and I've yeah, I've paid attention for if any other Raxes are naming their kids Josh. But there's lots of Joshes, and it just annoys me every time I see another Josh. I'm like, ugh, I want to be the only. Yeah, so I'm trying to come up with a new name for myself. So I admire your name. I like that you don't care if there's other ones, and I like that it's easy to spell. Amber Walker. You don't have to be like,
It's easy.
It's a good name.
Do you think my name sounds like a celebrity?
It does. I was thinking that on the way here. I'm like, Amber Walker. You could be a celebrity because it's like got a nice, it's punchy, not too many syllables, easy to spell, and it's very feminine, and it's even visual. You can picture walking. So like if you were doing like a celebrity thing, it would be Amber Walker walks all over the award show, or something that's lends itself to puns.
This is true. So if any people are watching, Oprah, Ellen, any of those, if you want me on your show, I'm a future celebrity.
Oh no, absolutely. And that's why you're on the Celebrity Josh show.
Exactly.
And I think we could even
It's first here.
I got the scoop.
Yeah.
So remember that. But I think next for you is at least the Marilyn Dennis show or Breakfast Television. Have you even talked to those people?
I have a friend that's putting me in touch with a few of those shows, so keep an eye out.
Yeah, because I was doing a web show I was hosting with this woman a while ago. We were reviewing eco beauty products, and I emailed, I think it was Marilyn, maybe it was Breakfast Television, and I was sort of pitching for her. I was like, she could come and tell you what to do. For example, she knows what to do with used alcohol after the holidays. If you still have bottles of stuff, you can wash your hair with the beer and stuff like that. And they're like, that's great, yeah, we'd love to talk to her. And I'm like, but me, there was no interest in me. So, but maybe I can shill for you as well. Like I could totally see you as the type of person that they'd be like, oh yeah, tell us, how do we get ready for Valentine's Day and all of that.
Yes, it's on my radar. I'm working on things like that. Let's see.
Whatever. We don't even need TV. We've got the internet here. We're gonna do a weekly. I've just decided this in my head right now. The weekly Amber Walker report, where she talks about what you can do for certain holidays that are coming up, or certain events in your life. Oh, and we could also take questions from viewers. They could be like, Amber, I'm planning this or that. What do I do?
Right. Yeah. So the Super Bowl's coming up, and I've been known to plan a really mean Super Bowl party, so we could do an episode on that.
Super Bowl party, Oscars.
Oscar party.
We just missed the Golden Globes. That's fine though. Yeah, I'm sure in your calendar you've got all the events.
St. Patrick's Day.
No, that's Scottish. See, I obviously need to help you right now. Look at that's it, your phone?
Yeah.
You've got so many things. Amber Walker's so popular. Okay, well, yeah, I like all these events. That's what we're going to do. Maybe I'll actually get here on time next time. We'll see. So thanks for watching. Bye. Okay, I'm here with Amber Walker. I just interviewed her for Celebrity Josh. She told us all about her event planning business, and she's got her new business planning dates. And if I ever get a date, I'm going to use her for sure.
If you ever get a date.
Hi.
Okay, so guys.
Yeah.
Who's gonna go out with Josh?
Oh, that's right. I like it. See, she's already setting me up on it. She's smart, because if she can get me a date, then she can plan the date. This is the brain of an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
All right, I love it. So yeah. Wait, did you say guys? Who's gonna go? No, girls. Who's gonna go out with Josh?
Okay, guys is a general
I know.
term.
Yeah,
Okay,
but I just want to be clear.
Women.
All right, unless you're like a really good-looking guy, then we're talking girls. That guy's pretty. Anyways, no, we're not that desperate yet.
Okay, women.
Women, whatever. Right, not girls.
Do you have any
women.
preference? You like blondes? You like brunettes?
Well,
Or you're not too picky at this point?
at this point I can't be picky, but if it was a perfect world, I kind of like redheads, because you can't really tell now, but I'm a ginger by genes. And if I date another redhead, like if I have a baby with another redhead, it'll be guaranteed another redhead.
Okay, so that's a lot. That's very premature, but okay.
But yeah, and there's not a lot of redheads in the world, so let's not. And blondes I like because they're just less common, and
Blondes are less common.
than brunettes. Everybody's brunette.
Okay.
I mean, real blondes. It doesn't matter. If you're a woman, it's fine. If you used to be a woman, fine, whatever. If you're Jennifer Lawrence and you're a brunette, that's still cool. But yeah, I like creative people. Although this is a discussion I had with my friend years ago. It's like he's like, you don't need to have another creative person, like, because he was a director. He's like, you can just find somebody who's nice and whatever. So maybe I should stop looking for somebody like me, like, oh, you know, all these different things. And
I think it's balanced, because if you get someone like a lawyer, they're gonna think you're insane.
That is a good point.
And which is why I end up hanging out with people that are a little bit crazier than I am, though.
Okay.
Like, for instance, I'm a planner. I hang out with people that are not planners. Why? Because there can't be two planners in the relationship.
Oh, I
Why?
can't even imagine.
We clash.
Yeah, you'd be who would get the plan
I need
thing.
to hang out with free spirit.
Right.
To make me a better me.
Like, would you like not me but like somebody like me who does not like to plan and does not care what you do, like, is that would
Yeah.
that be good somebody for you because you
It's-
can just take charge?
Well, I mean, I don't want to take.
No, you want to be. You
I-
want to feel like a woman.
Yeah, I don't want to take complete charge, but
No.
yeah, let me just kind of do my thing and be like, oh, I don't know what the hell she's doing. She's doing something over there, and just let me be.
Right,
That's
right.
good.
Okay, let's not. Yeah, nowhere to take charge and nowhere to just let her do her thing.
Just let me be. Yeah.
Yeah, all right, sounds good. Let Amber Walker be. I'm gonna get a bumper sticker that says that. Yeah, speaking of which, Arctic Printing, you know that company that artik.com, where you use the Celebrity Josh discount code and you get money off. She's used them before too, so maybe we can team up with them. What did you print when you went there? Was it like something special for a date?
It was T-shirts.
Ooh, t-shirt, like
It was
what?
a few years ago, but it was T-shirts.
So that would be like me going on a Tinder date wearing a t-shirt with the girl's name on it saying I love Amber or something. Would that be creepy or?
It'd be creepy.
Yeah.
It was actually right when I was in George Brown College because it's right across the street from George Brown.
Ooh.
So a lot of the special
right.
event planning students use them.
Oh, very cool. All right. Well, let's maybe in our next show you'll find out what that T-shirt was. It's like a spoiler, a cliffhanger here. It's like the Last Jedi. I don't know. All right. And fancy condo. This is the kind of condo you get to live in if you date a girl like that. Well, not date. I guess move in with. All right. Okay. Yeah. We should have quit about 15 seconds ago. Okay. Bye.
Bye.